Hi, it's Lori Christos with Madonna and Child Jewelry, and I'm just popping on for a buy it now video, and it's a lot of random things, and then there's some hearts and things and cherubs that I'm putting back on. I'm probably going to lower the price a little bit because of Valentine's Day that's coming up, and you might see a piece you want to gift somebody. So let's just get started. Okay. I'll show my favorite piece that I think I have in case you don't make it through the whole video. Because this one I just was lucky to find. I find it stunning. So I will show you on the bust. This is a beautiful, it's like a shell design. Solid sterling, well, it's 800 silver. So ixnay the sterling part. Necklace. It's 16 inches. It is stunning. 800 silver. When you see it, it's generally an antique or like German or Italian. It has the 800 stamp like right there. So the detail is stunning. There's little balls on these kind of like conch vibes. Let me undo it so it lays better. I think it twisted, but also has an extender on each side, and it makes like a beautiful short necklace, not too chokery. And if you love this, just look how beautiful, smooth as butter. This is 25 grams of silver, so this isn't tinny or lightweight. This is an exquisite piece, very quality. I would love to keep it. Especially, as you know, I love Italian and I love to layer and I love 800 silver. This is all 800 silver, and so 800 has like the best patina. It's like warm and just stunning, and it doesn't seem to tarnish so bad. I don't know why that is, but when it does have some patina, it's just usually in the crevices. So 16 inch, 800 silver, not a choker, but it's about the length of this one right here, but I'm going to put it up here so you can see it. Stunning piece. And I'm selling this one, and it's also graduated. So when you look, they go from the large piece in the center, graduates up. So this one isn't really one that you would add anything to, unless you were adding things between the shells. And this one, I did get a good price on it, and I want to get it out of my life soon, or I'm going to end up keeping it and putting it in my jewelry box. So this one would be 100, and it's worth it all day long, because actually, if you go by 25 grams at $3 a gram, I mean, for an antique, you have to go for $3 a gram because it's got that antique value as well. That would be 75. So I'm just doing $100, and if you buy it now today, I'll do free shipping, so I won't charge you like an extra $6 to ship it. Okay, so I love it. I get sad. I love these beauties. 800 silver is a treasure. Okay, this one is so my vibe. It's a costume. I don't sell costume. I only bought it because it was my vibe. It's a Listener is the designer on this piece. I don't even have a clue of the era because it just has a shepherd hook on it and an extender, but it's signed Listener. It's a big fleur-de-lis, very, very ornate, like filigree work, open work. So gorge. Listener. If you can see Listener there. And it's in pristine condition. I think there's one little rosette that has some, I forgot the word verdigris, but I think it adds to the vintage charm. I'm just literally putting this up for what I paid, which is $30. And if you go on eBay right now, they're going for like $75. So $30. And then length-wise, this is silver tone. This is not sterling. But it's got a gorgeous chain. I mean, it's beautifully made. Length, it is, I'll measure it without the extender. So it's like 20. The piece itself is 2.5, the fleur-de-lis. And then we're getting an extra 3-inch extender, which would be 1.5 inches. So it would be 21 inches, 21 inches long. And there's your extender. Just stunning. And it looks so bougie. So, you know, totally my vibe. Now, what I love about it is you've got the shepherd hook, which is so easy. So if you're like, I don't want to wear it like long, I might want to wear it short. You just take your little hook. There, okay. And you just, you know, you'll have that hanging off the back, or you can take it off completely if you never want to wear it long. But what a look. $30, designer, vintage, gorgeous. I want to throw it in a bucket of varnish and, you know, make it look really treasure boxy old, but I can't do it to a designer costume piece that is actually collectible. I just can't. So, great piece. $30. Okay. I love this. I just found this. So, another one. I could cry. Let me get the inches. It's so hard to part with things, but I have more stuff coming. According to USPS, I have 12 packages on their way to me, which don't even ask me what's in them. No clue. Kind of one of those compulsive shoppers right now. 11.5 chain is 23 inches. Stunning. Vintage. You can tell by the clasp. It's a spring ring. Heavy. Look at the work on the back. Now on the front, this just reminds me of like a Spanish or Italian piece. It has the rosettes on the cross. This whole piece is very heavy, and it's 11 grams. And it's so easy. I can go over my head today. I had it on. I like love it. So it sits kind of there. It's not sometimes the best spot, but I adore it. Stunning. Tootie, come here. I want to show people you. I want to show you my dog, but she doesn't love me like as much as she loves her papa. Toots. Tootie. Tootie. I might try to get her. She's going to probably run away from me. Okay. John?
Yeah.
Will you bring me the dog so I can show them my Tootster? Here it is. Okay, because she's going to run away if I go run after her. Pick her up and give her to me. Because I got to see her because she's so cute. And she's my... Look at her. Look at this little Tootie girl. She loves her daddy. I make her jewelry. She wears crosses and baubles and sterling. She's very bougie. And she a dolly. She's just a little mini dachshund. She got a blue eye and a black eye. And she's a love muffin. And she's looking for her daddy all the time. All the time. Precious. Isn't she adorable? And her name's Tootsie. Like a Tootsie Pop. Okay, ciao. Vamos, Toots. I know you don't want to be here. Okay. Did I put a price on this? $58. Worth it all day long. 11 grams. Older piece. Heavy. Solid. Amazing chain. Stunning. $58. This one I made, I think I put it up. It's silver tone everything. But with, you know, Valentine's Day coming, it's just a really big, it was a plain ornate, like kind of puffy pendant, silver tone. So I, of course, added my Cherub. I had a couple of these findings in silver tone. And I just think it looks super bougie and like now an Italian piece. And it's on an older chain because you got the spring ring, but I think it's magnetic, so you're definitely not sterling here, but you get the whole big sterling look. 38. Can you imagine 38 giving this or receiving this for Valentine's Day? One of a kind. This would be a Madonna and child piece. Okay, and that's just 38 because Valentine's Day is coming. And I'm going to do a short of all cupids and hearts, but I have so many and I have to go dig through them. So I'm trying to sell some off before I have to actually do that video, because I have some that are in gold tone. Okie doke. What else? What else? Let's just stay on the path of silver. If you need silver sterling immaculate hoop earrings, these are like 1.5 inches. Where'd it go? They're like diamond cut. They shimmer. Ugh. Yeah, they're 1.5. They've got the great closure, clicks in, can't lose them, diamond cut, 28. Okay, these are only $15, but they're cute. They're definitely like a vintage, and they're brass and onyx with that like French hook, but like super classic. I was thinking about making like a necklace out of them, but you know, they're a pair of beautiful earrings. I think I bought them from T or something. This is probably exactly what I paid, but I'm just putting it out there because they're vintage and they're special, and 15. So hopefully, plus it would be like 5 to ship, but they're beautiful. Let me try to show you one. Beautiful brass. It's got some little balls and cut out. Gorgeous. 15. Okay. Oh God, I've got necklaces and stuff, but let's just do these because this is like a random lot of stuff that came in a lot. So they're all beautiful, but as it turns out, this is an 8 1/4. This is like moss agate, and it's beautiful. It's in pristine condition. It has like the bead work there. It's like brand new. So I assume these are brand new. I was told, I thought they were sterling, but they're 925 plated. So I'm just selling them for 15 a piece. This one, don't have a clue if it's quartz. This one is, oh. And they're set so beautifully, and they're chunky stones. This one's a 7, but it's got like a triple shank. Beautiful filigree work on the side. I mean, if these were sterling, these would be probably like 80. And they're heavy, very chunky. This one's super chunky. Look at the depth on that, how the stone pops up. And like, let me give you a look. Beep, beep, beep. Like, gorgeous. Big look. So I'm only selling them as a lot. So size 7, 15, 8 1/4, right? I don't trust my memory for 5 seconds. 8 1/4, 15. Like, this almost looks like rutilated quartz to me, but I'm no expert. So it's got a nice veiny, it's a stone that's got some white running through it and some tints of gold. Last one. This is like a faux, like, so I have the real deal here. This is like smoky quartz. This is real. This is like a fake glass, beveled, but beautiful. I mean, who's gonna know? Chunky, perfect, never been worn. Again, the depth, big look. You can see the bevels. Everything rises. All the pieces, except for the moss agate, like, pillow up. This one looks like this is a 7. Spot on, sorry. So these are them. 1, 2, 3, El Cheapo, 15, 15, 15, together 45. Amazing. And I have a feeling these are the same. These two. And I don't want to sell things that aren't sterling, because at my shows, I'm selling so much sterling, and then I'm sure these would sell great if I threw them in there for like 35 a piece, but I don't have room in my ring cases and at my shows to be like dragging all this jewelry around. So I'm throwing in these two, which one is definitely moonstone. This could be sterling for all I know. This one as well, moonstone, newer. It looks like a bypass, but it's not. It doesn't move. And I think these are silver plated as well. So this one looks sterling. So anyways, I'm throwing them all in. 45 for a lot of 5 rings because I want to make room in my ring case. Dealio. Okay, and I charge like $5 to ship that ground. Sterling silver bracelet. I may have shown it before. It's stunning. It has CZs, I assume. They look like diamonds. They look great with old sterling. It looks great with gold. You can just mix it all up. It's all these gorgeous, like serpentine style. There's 7 chains in there, and it's made like silk, like butter. Gorgeous. I have 75 on it from my show. Has that great clasp, that older clasp. This is vintage. Let me measure it. So after it's closed, it's 7 inches exact. 38. Stunning. I mean, beautiful. I love it. I just don't need it. I have maybe 50 bracelets. This one I've had up before. I think it's, I have to read it. I either thought it was silver gilt. Okay, so it is sterling. So I'm thinking it's silver gilt because it has a gold cast to it. And it says Mexico here, stamped, and then there's a, you can see the 925, but it's rubbing off. So it is sterling, and I can give you, if this works really quick, bear with me. Okay. All right, it's 18 grams, so it's heavy. Panel bracelet, abalone, and then every other has the Aztec face. We've all seen these. I just sold a couple of these that were in green onyx. So this is a beauty to add to all your others. Like I like that it's gilvery because it goes with everything. This one, 60, 60, 60, Stelio. Look it up on eBay. I don't want to sell this. I'm gonna keep you. Okay, so that's all those things. Now I have beautiful things that I've been buying up. This is all sterling, 800 silver. So very vintage, but I mean, look at the clasp. It's old. I don't know how it's in this condition. It looks brand new. Like filigree, it's about 1.25 inches. I'll give you the measurements, but is this the most gorgeous filigree cross? Maltese, 1.25 inches, stunning. It's got like a nice chunky bail there. See the opening, so you can put it on a thicker chain, but this is all 800. I'm sad. I love it. It's really hard for me to pass on a filigree piece, but I've had it before. I gave it to my daughter, so I don't need another one. And I wouldn't adorn this one either because it has a little ball in the center. I could, though, have done a dangle there, but I'm going to leave it as is because it's an older, pristine piece and just gorgeous. So I have a great price on it because if you don't buy it, just throw it in my jewelry box till my next show. 48. Let me tell you the length. Like I would if I saw it right now, because I buy all the time from these sellers. I would grab that for 48. I have just these, and it's really loud, so I'm trying to hold in it. Whew. There you go. There's one. I usually have 3. Okay. 22 inches of gorgeousness. And the chain is like a paper clip. Can you see? In perfect condition. Not a scratch on it. 48. Love. Here, one more time. So these are rare. Like, can't buy this now. They don't make them like this. They just don't make stuff like they used to. I love you. Okay. These are fine. These are fine, just pendants. This one, if you've got a little youngster in your life, or you really want a very dainty piece of sterling Navajo, that looks like definitely a Sleeping Beauty. That's real turquoise in there. And of course, I think it's 925. Yep, and it's on an older chain that's pristine. So it looks like, I mean, it came out of somebody's box that never wore it. So this piece is like 3/4 of an inch, including the bail. But it's so pretty. And the chain looks like, let me measure it. What does it say on the back? Sterling. Spelled out. Not 925. So this is before 925. So this is maybe got some age on it, but it's perfect condition. 18. Got the old chain. This one, it's so cute. 28. So if you have somebody for Valentine's Day, or you want something sweet to wear all the time, not remove, this would be great. 28. I'm obsessed with hearts. And this is older, so this makes me want to, again, hold on to it. Because I'm thinking of doing, I'm going to show you a charm bracelet. Not the one that has 8 million charms that I'm not going to sell anymore. But I'll put this one up. I wanted to do like a charm heart necklace for the Valentine. So I've got a bunch of these. Puffys, big, little. I might do it, but I have to break up a lot of pieces. That's why I'm trying to show them. First of all, the chain's gorgeous. It's definitely an old chain. Long. It's got a lot of detail. It's really fine. It's so fine. It's like 26-inch chain with the old clasp. I almost can't even see the detail. Almost like a dot dash. It's so hard to see. But see the old clasp? 23 inches. Look at this beautiful puffy. And see it was kind of black when I got it. It's puffy. It's solid though. It's not light and tinny. It's got a nice bail attached. It's sterling. So this piece with the bail is about 3/4 of an inch. I'll put it on here. It's beautiful. And it's vintage. Okay, you can walk into Macy's right now. Go try to buy a sterling heart on a long sterling chain that's new and kind of not so great. What can compete with this? 48. And because we're looking at a 23-inch amazing old chain, you could actually take this off and put anything you want. But these gorgeous chains could be 45 easy because they're old. Okay, is this the last thing? I think it is. No, shoot, I have more. Darn it. This I'm putting up if there's anybody that wants a sterling. I didn't touch it. I just found it this way. Miraculous metal. It's on a sterling silver. Beautiful chain. Chunky chain. She's the miraculous metal in sterling. Cut out. She's about 3/4 of an inch. Again, it's an old chain. Great, beautiful, pristine condition. And this is a curved chain. It's just fine. This one, 38. You couldn't even buy that metal for 38 on eBay. But see, when I buy lots, and I don't buy lots like boxes where I just don't. 18. So it's an 18-incher. It's a chunky chain, 38. You'd be lucky to get it at that price. So would I. When I look at the lots, there's too much junk in there. And I would rather take 100 and buy, I have a good eye, 5 great pieces or 2 amazing pieces or 1 fabulous piece. But I would never want a box of junk that I would have to literally find a diamond in the rough. I would have a heart attack. And it's like waste. And then I'd have to give it all back to Goodwill again so that they could sell it again. No way. This one I made, it's silver tone. I love it. It was basically a silver tone, plain, almost like, yeah, heart-shaped, very ornate metal. But it was plain, nothing on it. And I found the Virgin Mary. I've shown this one before, putting it up because it's a heart for Valentine's Day. I mean, what a great gift for your mother. It's on an off-white rosary bead. These are faux. 45. It's so beautiful. And it's on, you know, I've got my own, like, silver tone clasp on it. But you're getting a vintage rosary, a vintage... I'm making it 48 if I said 45. If I said 45, then whatever. But I get, like, sick. Well, I gotta measure it one more time. But what's good about when you have rosary beads or any kind of bead, it's like 18, 19 inches. But what's good about when you have this wide closure, you can always hook it between a bead. So if you want to wear it shorter one day, just take the clasp, open it up, and just hook it like there. So you don't need it shortened. You can wear it long or short. 48. Beauty, Madonna and Child. What a great gift. 48. Huh. Oof. At my show, that would have been 65 because it's not real sterling. What's left? I put this up before. I'm not changing the price. I'm obsessed with the chain. I'm obsessed with the puffy heart. And I might have had 60 on it. I'm going to keep 60 on it because it's an etched vintage puffy heart locket. It's thick. And it's not real tinny. It's not obviously solid. It's a locket, but it's etched on both sides, so it's stunning. And I thought this was a real vintage chain because I've never seen a chain like this. It's sparkly and it picks up, you know, the kind of texture of the etching because it's like etched and etched. This is $60. It does have a newer, it's sterling though, sterling. It does seem to have a newer closure and it's in pristine condition. The chain is immaculate. And the puffy heart, we could shine it up or you could shine it up. But I don't like to shine up stuff because it makes it look like a new reproduction of something. And I hate that. So it's like 19 inches. 19 inches of gorgeousness. Really stunning. This will be in my short if it doesn't sell. But I guess I'm just a heart lover and a locket lover. So to me, this one is like perfection. Especially for a Valentine's Day gift. This one, Sweetie Weetie. They're both puffy. I just love them. I just love them. They're so sweet. Okay, I only have one left. Oh shoot, I'm gonna need the bust. Beautiful. I made this one, so it's going in my Cupids. I've already shown it, or I might have shown it before I made it. This is 60. This is an antique pin. I've showed it before. It was this way. It's very old. Marcasites, really old. This is the back, so we had to remove the pin. It's smooth on the front and the back. I like it this way. And I had to open up the prongs and turn the Cherubs. So this is a celluloid, a vintage celluloid. I love Cherubs. It's so beautiful. Love. And this piece is Oh, it's so beautiful. I'm going to wear it today so I don't cry if it sells. I love to take pins that you can yank the back off. This is like 2 1/4. And then it's an older chain that came with another piece of jewelry, and I had to put it's not going to be a sterling clasp on it though, but these are both sterling. Sterling. This is the back. Looks like Wedgwood, but it's actually prettier because it's more of a pale Tiffany blue. Chain feels great. Did I measure it? It's like 20 inches. So what a beautiful Valentine's Day gift for somebody that loves antiques, cherubs, sterling. You got it all there for $60. It's a Madonna and Child piece that at my show probably be $125 because it's sterling, or $95. But I want to get these cherubs out there while it's Valentine's Day. That's everything except for I was showing that one big charm bracelet. I did make this. This is all sterling. These are solid hearts. It came with all those. And I just added that guilloche, or guilloche as the French would say, enamel heart in the center to balance it because it was missing like one center heart. I don't think it'll go on here. No. But the beads, this is a chunky piece. I could weigh it. I will weigh it. So see how they're graduated? And it's got the silver balls. I mean, everybody wants these silver ball bracelets. You know, gives you that Navajo vibe. That's the original clasp is this spring clasp. I left it there so you would know it was older, and I added my own sterling clasp because it's very small, and I think it's 7 inches now. Okay, but really one of a kind. I would call this a Madonna and Child piece because I worked on it and added to it, and it lays really nice on. I think it's just twisted from being in there. So from bead to bead, it's 6.5 inches. 6.5 gorgeous inches. 95. It's a great price because these enamel hearts can be 45 easy. So you've got, as far as puffy hearts, they're puffy, but they're just not etched. They're plain. 95. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hearts that are puffy. This is a steal. An absolute steal. And it would be probably break even to even lose. But I want somebody to have an opportunity to buy something so unique from me that you'll love it and you'll always come back. 11, and then the enamel inside gives you 12 hearts. The enamel is sterling too. I guess I can measure it and be done. So, hang on one. I gotta do it that. This thing hates me. It says 6 grams. 6 chunky grams. Okay, everybody. 708-217-1600. Please text if you see anything, and it's random, but if you have any questions, just text me questions. And the sooner the better, because if you like a piece, then somebody else might like it and get it before you, and that always makes me sad. So, happy but sad. So, 708-217-1600, text me, and then I will put a comment in the chat that it's sold, and I take Venmo or PayPal. Okay, bye now.